Right, everything should be up and running. How are y'all's doing? I hope everything's working out well for you, so make sure everything's up and running. Enforcement on it's been having a couple of problems, but how are y'all doing? Hi, it's been a hell of a past few days after the grievance of, the destruction that happened midweek, let's say. We have to bounce back and we need to bounce back in style. I've just seen that there's a little internet dip going on right now, which is always nice to see, but it should fix itself momentarily and we'll be back. How are you all doing though? It's nice to see you, and some of you's in early anyway. How you doing, Jim? Nice to see you, man. How you doing, James, as well? Hello, young man. We need a win today, but okay, I want to keep the pressure on them. Well, I mean, in the league we've been pretty much pitch perfect so far, with the exception of the miss slip against Johnston, but nice to see you as well, Skull. How you doing, Chief? It's a really big match. Simply put, you know what I mean? Killie are a good side. We need to win against them. We know the drill. We just need to keep doing what we've been doing, essentially. And obviously, there's been a couple of changes to the lineup, which I think you will all find interesting. I'm just making sure, again, everything's working. If there's any problems, please let me know as early as possible so I can try and fix them. But, yeah, here's a little look at the league table before we get started today. I only woke up like an hour and a half ago. My sleeping pattern's absolutely decimated. I woke up, I went to bed I should say at like 8 o'clock this morning, so it might take me a hot second to warm up. But Celtic are at the top of the day, and Killie's promising start to the season quickly and utterly evaporated away from them, so it was a little bit of a disappointment from their perspective, but they'll be looking to try and get some type of pressure on the day. But we'll run you through the lineups, and you might notice a big change at the back already. There's no Phillips and there's no, well, any surprise, but Carter Vickers does get a start. He is on the starting lineup. We love to see it. He's back, and also Palmer gets a start too. The boy deserved one. The Honduran really deserved one, especially after the midweek performance coming off the bench. I think he deserves some minutes over Yang. Furashi and Maeda will complete those lineups, and I'm more than happy with the way that the team's set out to play at the very least. Taylor, I don't mind it at all. Scales, he's been rock solid for us. I can't say there's been too much wrong about him. He's actually on the screen right now. I've just walked off of the interview, but again, Carter Vickers, pleased as punch with, very good. Thank you, whoever just subscribed, by the way, that's a massive help to me. Johnston starting as a right back, and obviously in the midfield we've got O'Reilly, McGregor and Natati. It's the usual midfield three for us. Is anyone really surprised? I don't think we are, but again, a nice little front three switch. Maeda on the left, Furashi up front, and Palmer on the right. Now, here's the thing about the way that Kilmarnock set up. You know that some teams are just going to come to this place and defend for their lives. That's their plan, to be honest with you. But they can be frustrating. They've got good players in that team. Lewis Meals, the one that I would probably say is the most worrisome, I think, for us. But they do have options as well. Watson and Vassell. Kyle Vassel's been a solid option for Killie for the basically since he signed for them. He's not popped up with too many goals, but he has popped up with goals at very crucial times for them. So we need to be maybe not at our best today, but we need to be aware. And again, we do have options on the bench that we can rely on should we need to do so. And there's a lot of options that we can take. Paulo Bernardo. We've got Owen Hugh and Thiago Holm that we can always rely on, as well as Phillips. So it's nice to have centre back options. That's the big thing. We've lacked centre back options for a while. How you doing, Jock? Nice to see you, man. Do you think the wet pitch will help us more today? It will help Kilmarnock more if they decide to play on the floor, man. The way that I look at it is the system that Celtic play. It's very wing dependent, and if a ball skiffs and slide, Maeda and Palmer might be quick, but it's going to be a lot harder for him to get the ball under control or get a good cross swung in. And I mean, Maeda's crossing isn't exactly good enough as it is, let alone with a slippery ball on a pitch. But that's what these games are for. I'm quite happy with the way that we've lined out. I don't think there's too many problems with it, to be honest with you. I'm quite happy to see Carter Vickers starting. That's a big win. Oh shoot there. See, that's what I'm talking about, because it's pure storm season outside. It's cheesing me just a tad, just a little iffy, if you will. But yeah, everything else seems to be working fine on my end at the very least. But this is going to be a much more chilled out stream. We're just going to be taking it easy until we score, and then I'll lose my shit. Simply put. But I need to get my throat some time to warm up. But it's nice to see some of you in early. Not many people usually come in early, but in recent streams people have been coming in as early as basically the first second, so we appreciate that. Western Canada, we love to see that. Celtic for life. Wait, what time is it over there now? It'd probably be like, well, it's 3 right now, so about 7, 8 in the morning, something like that. How you doing, Shawnee, man? I'm doing pretty good. A little tired, what's for wear. I had a little hospital visit. It wasn't like I didn't have to go to hospital. I just you know, diabetic clinic, all that good jazz. Keeping my tabs on my health, but I'm alive, so that's the main thing. And again, a little bit tired because my sleeping pattern's a little bit all over the place. But I'm good otherwise. Everyone, it's always nice to hear from you as well when I turn on the bookies already today. Shit, nice man. What'd you bet on? Out of curiosity. Because I don't. Were there any half 12 games? I'm not sure if there are any half 12 games or not. Again, I've only been awake for like an hour and a half. How you doing, Lizzie? Nice to see you, lass. And the floods won't stop us winning. Oh, they could literally send a dragon to descend onto the pitch and it would not change the fact that we'll play. 7 in the morning, goddamn respect to you. That's when I went to bed. That was class. Well, Rogers is just getting his rundown. As you can imagine, he's looking to make amends for the, let's say, disappointment in midweek. But, oh yeah, a little bit of news, by the way. I got an email from YouTube. I'm apparently on the process to being partnered now. Like, I can apply for it. But I can't apply for it until obviously I've got 1,000, but the option's there. I just need a phone and a phone while laughing. But yeah, well, we're making moves, boys. So any subscribers today, thank you very much. You're helping out majorly. Spurs game was early. Oh, well, there you go. Dogs can't I mean, dog racing's not exactly. I can't actually remember. Have I ever watched the dog race live? I don't think so. How you doing, Alan, man? Nice to see you, Chief. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Celtic puck's not exactly what you would call filled out to the brim, but it is, you know, a game against Kilmarnock and all that jazz. But I thought there would be a couple more, but the walkout's beginning. People are going out. Malt whiskey cures everything, to be honest. I think even sleep patterns. Usually I just go into nature for like a day or two and reset, man, but again, just because this week's been a little bit like I've been doing stuff every single day and usually I don't, so my body's a little bit run for wear good. But we'll be on the way in less than 2 minutes, so that's a good sign. I wouldn't say there's a bad, I'd say there's about 40,000, 42 maybe thousand. Love to see that, Jim. But we'll run you through the lineups just one more time before we get into it. But we'll start with St Johnstone's because it makes the most sense. They've got Dennis and Net with obviously good options from their back line, the back 5 that they're playing with: Ndaba, Diaz, Wright, Findlay and Mayo. Mayo's the one to watch. Trust me on it. He is a solid fallback option that they have. But they've also got Armstrong, Lyons and Watson, as well as Kennedy to complete that midfield runners. As you'd imagine these two would tuck in, especially if we're counter-attacking, to try and cause some problems. And obviously Kyle Vassell, big man, target man, he's the one that pretty much the ball will be ponged into every single time that they can conceivably manage to do. So our lineup is as follows. It's Joe Hart, Johnston, Carter, Vickers, Scales and Taylor. So basically a quite close to our strongest back line, I would say so anyway. Hatate, McGregor and O'Reilly take up the midfield spaces, which is more than fine for me. And Palmer, Furashi and Maeda complete that front three lineup, Palmer getting his first official start. So that's what we're dealing with right now. Google's not refreshing or anything, so... Wait, watch. It's on most of the streaming sites that I usually mention in chat, mate. VIP Box is the one I would recommend if you're looking for a decent quality anyway. It might be a few minutes behind, but it's worth it, trust me. It's better than watching the game in like 240p, but they're walking out, it's begun. It's a thing, it might be a miserable day, but there's plenty of people in the ground that you love to see. Might not exactly be, you know, packed out, but can't really argue with it, to be honest with you. Get some shrooms still out now. To be fair, wouldn't be a bad idea. It will give us a nice little refresh, because we should just make sure that there's no other bullshit happening here, because we should be getting close to underweight. Just wait for Google to do its thing. How are you doing, Exo, man? Nice to see you, mate. I'm doing pretty good, a little tired, but like I said, I was going to get up and do this game regardless, so do this game I shall. There's been a couple of, like, if you're just coming into the stream, hello to everyone that has, by the way. There's a couple of changes to the lineups. The ones of note are Palma and Carter, because they're the two that you really need to be concerned about, but the rest of the team pretty much lays out the same. The only change from the official lineouts compared to the Google ones is that Palma's on the left, Maeda's on the right. But like I said, if it's the same system that they're planning to use with Yang and Maeda on the in the Lazio match midweek, I should say, it'll be rotatory wingers. So keep an eye out for them switching sides whenever there's quick breaks and stuff like that. Green Brigade have got a banner up, but it hasn't zoomed in on it, so I can't really see what it says. Their lineup's basically the exact same as the Google lineup, which is always nice. So big pog. Drug dispersal in my chat, we love to see it. Oh yeah, predictions, I forgot to throw that in. I think it's going to be a comfortable one today. We'll want to beat the fuck out of them to vent our frustrations a little bit. I think this is going to be, you know, like a 5-0, 6-1. It's no disrespect to Kilmarnock, but if they're coming here and playing with 5 at the back, it means that their sole priority is to defend. They have no intention of going forward. We'll give this another refresh and we should be underway because we're in huddle mode now. There we go, fucking finally. Took its hot moment. Never after that. Oh well. There's lots of wild things out there, Nudgy. Oh, come on, boys. But we have officially got the ball rolling. Kyogo has, well, not Kyogo, sorry, Kyogo's going to instigate the chase straight after kick-off. There's going to be a lot of things that Kilmarnock will have to do right today if they want to get a result. The first thing that they're going to need to do is stifle Celtic's high line press. The second thing is that they're going to need to cut out any aerial duels, because now that we've got Carter Vickers back, there's going to be pressure. 2-0 you're thinking, 4-0 and 5-0, yeah. So everyone seems to think that we're going to put ourselves under pressure here realistically. I don't think, like, anyone that doesn't think that this is going to be a comfortable win, for shame, because we all usually know what happens whenever we play. Do you not remember Dundee 9-0 last season? No problem at all, Pat. That's what I'm here for, man. Well, Carter Vickers is immediately going to receive the ball from a Scales back pass. Let's see where he decides to go. I'm curious to see if he's just going to slot right back in as if he's never left, but obviously the boy's been out for a while. We need to give him a little bit of time to get up to speed, but Maeda's got it out on the right hand side early on here, played into O'Reilly, doesn't quite find anyone immediately, takes a bounce off a Killie defender. There's kind of minor shouts for handball. McGregor's won it back immediately outside of the edge of the box, so could be a good inside run here. Gets outside to Taylor, takes another bounce off of the inside clearance. I can't really fault that too much, but at the same time they could have probably crossed that in just a tad quicker. We're going to have somebody retake the throw. You're still recoiling for the Lazio game. Trust me, I know, man. It makes it hard to like get up and you know, stream the next time, but see, at the end of the day, we didn't play bad. We played better than Lazio, so you take pride in it, you know what I mean? You're not going to win every battle. Yeah, see, you remember it, man. You remember it, Exo. Oh, that's a good touch for O'Reilly. Good feet for him as well. Rolls it into space. Johnston, nice. Plays it inside. Good first touch for Hatate, but again, the boys in midfield are just trying to do a tad too much and they're bunched up together. Eventually it's laid back to the Canadian. He'll switch and find some options. Transatlantic pass that one. Irishman has it. Scales going long. Or trying. Well, I thought it was going to go long. He pulled it short and goes back towards his American compatriot. That's a good pass back. Killie are already being forced to sit in a little bit deeper than they probably would like. Kyogo, good initial taking touch. Gets a good piece of control on. Oh, that's really good for Kyogo, but the pass maybe not, and it's going to bounce out for a for a nice little set piece chance, no problem there. Hi, how you doing, Jordan? Nice to see you, man. Can't be talking like Alabama ticks. Yeah, they are going to play fierce today. Like, they're going to play defensively fierce. I should reconstruct that sentence. They're not going to do much going forward. But if they can catch us on the break, that's where their chances will go. 3-0 prediction for you, Jordan. Pretty respectable one. I went 5-0. I swear to God, if I say that and we're like, if it's 0-0 at half time, questions will be raised. But I'm more than comfortable with this. Even if they were to actually realistically score, I would still be pretty comfortable in the fact that we'd score about 5 or 6. Hey there, Michael, man, nice to see you. 5-1, good prediction, don't blame me at all there. That's a good ball, please get to that. Does almost get to that in fairness to him. It was a good run to put the pressure on at the very least. Forces a Celtic throw. Taylor's going to quickly disperse that one to Scales and look for options. Where are you going to go, son? Opts for that right hand side, gets into space. McGregor could go short, opts to not go short. Fair enough, can't really argue with it, but it's not exactly the move I would make. That is though, much better. Oh, Scales wins it back high up the pitch. He can move it as quickly as he can here. Taylor's somehow managed to keep that one under control too. It's a bit better from the boys. Here's Palmer getting his first few touches of the ball solidified under his feet. McGregor's got it back. Glad we... Oh shit man, my throat is going. Glad we kept Scales. Welsh too, our kids are underrated. Welsh is going to grow into some player. I don't care what people say. He's a Coatbridge boy, so I can attest it, you know what I mean? Needs to start scoring more for set pieces and conceding fewer. Well, oh, here's Kyogo though! Guess what now, Celtic? I think, I'm not sure they've raised the flag. It's offside, I believe, but I don't know. He looked sort of on. It's hard to tell with the angle. What's happened here? Oh, he is offside. Fuck. He didn't look off where the angle that, you know, normal TV angle, but it was a good finish for Kyogo. Very similar to the one against Lazio, but unfortunately for him, doesn't get it under. Well, he doesn't time his run well enough. Ah, dude, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's fine. It's a fair use of VAR, so I'm not going to even, you know, mention it. It was the right call. McInnes will be quite displeased about that though, because it shows us that we can score goals and more or less very quickly out the gate as well. 100 top with 10 men away. Oh, fair fuck's it, man. He's put him off. Hey, Killie. I don't personally have anything against them. I don't have anything for them either, you know what I mean? They're just kind of mid-team. Okay, that's a little bit better. Skills is going to shift it. Does well to get it into space. He almost lost it there. There's Rio for range. Oh, it's a good shot straight into the hands of the goalkeeper though. But early on we're showing that kind of that bite that we need to constantly fucking put on these lads today. At least until we get our first. It was a good, really good initial touch for Itali actually to take it away for his man. I think it was Mio that came across to try and cut him. Then Watson tried to shimmy it, but he gets it onto his right foot, hits it straight into the goalkeeper's hands though. And from the goalkeeper's point, it's just about gathered. Yeah, just about gathered. Palmer gets it across for Johnston. How's your control? Very good. Gets out towards Scales. Could be options there. Doesn't want to take it though. Udinese, Bill for yeah, but think about what they do. Like Josh Doyle, Aaron Hickey, they specialised in making decent, you know, players out of Scottish people for some reason. Oh, we're at 9:10. Thank you very much. The sub goal for the day is only 9:15. But any support will do. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Ange does great whenever he's put in front of a new season, then he gets found out. Come on. I don't think he got found out. He only got better at Celtic. Same with like Australia. He won them a, you know, Gold Cup. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, it was nearly a perfect pass in for Palmer as well. Kyogo made the right dart and run, but it's cut out actually brilliantly. It's a quick corner though. Thought we'd get a replay to see how that pass was in, but straight away we've kind of whipped it in. It's going to go out for another Celtic throw in. Pressure's been basically in constant Celtic attack mode. I don't think Killie have been in our half more than twice. They make good pies. That's it. That. To be fair, Killie pies, some of the best in the business. Oh, that's good for Johnston. If he wants to take a crack, does indeed take a crack. It, unfortunately for Oslo, just bounces straight off the man. I think Kilmarnock are more than content to just play with a man-to-man marking system, try and cause problems once we're in the final third. They're more than happy to just let us have it from range. Which is a fair enough point, because most of our goals are worked into the box, so hey, if you can stop that from happening, you have as good a chance as any. Oh, deflected cross, that will be a corner for us. Should be anyway, that's good. I was going to say the fact that it took a second to even decide that. O'Reilly wanted to take that quickly, but couldn't. Good in, swinger, headed down and straight into the hands of the goalkeeper again. It's been a few times he's called early in there. I think it was Scales that popped up with the initial header. Yeah, we'll love to see that. Green is the colour of this chat, Baron. You know the rules when you walk into territory. Oh shit, Killie have actually got forward here. I'm going to shut my hole until this play's over and done with. It's whipped in towards the back post. Vassal does win the initial header. Vickers gets the header away, but it's still awkward. Killie try the quick dink at the near post, but I mean, as good of a first touch the first play into the box was, the second one was god awful. He just punted it over the bar essentially. Carter Vickers has got it from the breakout play. Those Scales can do a quick break if he opts to take it a bit quicker than that. Come on lad, pass the ball. There was about 3 minutes where you had the entire left wing open and he opted not to take it. Move that a bit quicker and we've got space down that side, man. We're trying to command like that midfield, or the central midfield, basically the centre circle. Like our defenders are more or less standing up onto it right now. Scales is making a slightly deeper run, gets it in towards the Tatty, good take, gets it towards the captain. Kilmarnock switches it back. Don't disrespect it, but we need to move it quicker than that, lads. Gets it out to Palmer. Come on, son. Shows what you're made of. That's a really good ball in and a really great take for O'Reilly to try and get it under control, but it takes a rather fortunate bounce, I think, off of Watson. Taken down, Vassal's going to hold it up, rolls it out just about to Armstrong, goes long. Taken down, it's a quick switch from Ndaba and they could be on a break down that right hand side. Let's see where they go with this. Tries to just about, gets past Scales actually. Taylor's going to get back and cause some problems. McGregor's there on clean up duty and starts to go on a little spree of his own, gets it out from the back quickly. Let's see where we can go with this. All the midfield space is there. This is the chance we've been waiting for if we want to use it now. Goes out towards the left hand side. Palmer, good little flip flap move and he just about gets to that one. Taylor holds it up well. McGregor basically just playing with rotatory rolls. It's the right idea from him, but it was a really bad pass into the box. Easily cleared away, and Killie are more than happy to just get their lines cleared again. And again, Jesus Christ. But we've played straight back through them. That's good for O'Reilly and Palmer. McGregor's got it out on that left hand side. Where's it going to go? Straight out to Johnston. Good initial touch. Hits it. It's another deflection off another player. But Killie do not look comfortable whenever we go forward. They just kind of throw bodies in the way and cut. How the fuck is that not? I was going to say he was protecting the ball, Vassal. It was a little bit slimy. Rangers fans should try it. God damn. How you doing, Robert, man? Nice to see you, mate. It's always nice to see you in chat, dude. Oh yeah, that's a thing, Baron. Now that you've lost Beale, who would you take over Davies? Oh yeah, and also for the Rangers fans that watch my VODs, because for some reason some of them do. Limassol. That's all. That is all. You've lost to a team that most people can't even pronounce. At least we lost to a fucking top flight division side. Oh, nice Johnston. I would have preferred that you've gone up the right hand side. He does try. Oh, it actually does take a weird bounce. It could have gone up the right hand side there, but they're more than happy to just get out. Don't disrespect it, but we've got to move the ball. I don't understand why we play the ball so quick out on the wings. It's like beautiful like triangle passing every single time. And then there's whatever. Come on, that's going to be a foul on Killie as well. McGregor just gets in front of him and pops him a little bit. Tim assault. I've seen all the jokes on Twitter, man. Like the admin of that club must have been having a field day. We'll love to see that. Oh, that's a decent attempt for Killie to get the ball into the box. Hot's going to disperse it. It's... Oh my fucking god, Palmer with the engine! Still going, keeps the pressure alive at the very least, forces it back to clear. And Killie are definitely not going to cause too many problems if their entire game plan revolves on just punting it up the pitch and hoping that they win it. McGregor's got a breakout here if he can get it across to Dyson. Does indeed do so, it's a great touch. Does well to hold it up, there's good pressure on him. Gets past one, inside for two. It was a good take on touch by Hatate, but the second one just about rolled away for him. It's gone out wide for a... Oh dude, that was brilliant from Maeda, to be fair, initially to get around these man. It was a good initial touch, but Killie were not taking any chances. It's out wide for another corner kick. Not that I'm complaining about it. Hey, how you doing? Celtic with emoji. Hope you're doing well, man. Is it the cells up front? I don't even know if Rangers are oh, 9-11, let's go! Sorry, I knew I'd have to make that joke at some point. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Oh, there's me GPA. Love to see that, man. Dancing with Hoopy on the side. There's a good swing in for Celtic. Scales gets the header. It's, the camera made that look weird. I thought it was going to like land on the top of the net. It wasn't even close. It was a good knock on. He got there first, but his defender marked him just as good, to be honest with you. Yeah, I got up big and strong, caused some problems. That Vassal's done well. So has Mayo, to be fair. They're using that right side a lot. They're trying to cause as many problems as possible. Whenever they see grass, how do you think they feel that they need to play on, like, you know, grass which is a green colour? Do you think if they legally could, they'd make their pitch blue? Oh. Okay. That is a ball. Ball is an equally good header, to be fair. This is the one mismatch that I do see on that pitch. As good as I think Palma is, Mayo's like 6'2", so any crossfield ball, there's only going to be one clear winner, at least in the air. He needs to hope that there's like a bounce or like a half bounce even. Killie send it forward once again. Let's see what they decide to try and do with this one. It's the exact same plan, straight into the middle, eventually gathered. Lyons is going to try and switch it back, goes out to Ndara. Good initial clearance, but there could be a break on for Celtic. Maeda will put the pressure on. And again, just sent back long kill. I think every time Kilmarnock have touched it is essentially just to send it to space. Good pies do not come bad pies overnight. Even good pies can become bad pies with the unsupport of the fans. No offence, like I make a mean pie, but if people started becoming like fans of it, I'd be like, okay, maybe I should. Why have you done that? That was foolish. Okay, well, Kilmarnock have a throat. I don't understand why Maeda... Just close your man down there, lad. That's all you have to do there. Tried to do a bit too much. O'Reilly's going to just about get to that first initial one. It's a good take for Kyogo, but it lays off perfectly for Killie to maybe take a run, and it's down to that right hand side. Here's Armstrong. Has a crack. It goes across the face of goal. It was nowhere near the target, but it was a respectable chance for Killie. It was a good break. And that is going to be their biggest way to cause problems for us, is win the ball high up the pitch and then just try and snapshot. Again, when you have Joe Hart in there, it's a little bit of an iffy one, because basically every shot on target there's a 50% chance it goes in. That's my man's save rate with shots on target this save. It's literally less than... Oh, that's good though. Oh, good lead for Hatate, please lads. Don't fuck this. Palmer hits it straight into his man. There's a good chance for Taylor and it's over the bar. God fucking damn it. I respect it, but at the same time, man, why not just hit that first time? Hatate did so well to leave that run for Palmer, but because Palmer wasn't comfortable with setting himself for the shot, he tries to do a bit too much, takes a touch, hits it, deflects off I think Mayo, and it comes back out, and Taylor does well to actually get the shot away, but it was always rising. To be quite frankly honest with you, it was not a great shot, but it was a good pop effort, to be honest with you. No disrespect for it, but lads, maybe score a goal just for my mental health, please. Varso's going to pretend to fall. That's an actual foul. The SPL gave that as a foul. At least they're having a laugh about it. Kentucky Bluegrass, god damn it. After Gerrard, they went downhill massively. The director of football went to Nottingham Forest. That's because Nottingham Forest actually have an ambition, you know what I mean? It kind of makes sense. There is no way that this is going... What? They're going back stick, definitely. Half chance from the edge of the D from Killie. It's about 35 yards out. Maybe 35 yards out. I'd guess about 35 yards out. Oh. Headed clear, up and around. Could be awkward still. Very much still is awkward. Fucking get it clear, lads. They do eventually. Good take for Palmer, but it takes a bounce off the inside. Armstrong just about gets the pass across Hatate. That could have been dangerous. Good sidestep. Cross across. For fuck's sake, it's going to be another corner kick, and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, Ogo. Has someone scored? Shall confer with you in like a minute. Here's Taylor. Palmer. Hatate, good. He's been decked on the edge of the area though. It's been laid off. Good ball in. Headed up and away. Still awkward for Killie. They're not doing the right things to cause too many problems. Cleared out towards Hart. Let's see where this one goes. Okay, in this time. Scales. Good switch. We're going a bit more direct now. I don't mind this. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. Go on, Kyogo son. Kyogo! Yes! My boy! My beautiful boy! What a pass that is! What a pass that is! Oh, that is a brilliant counter. And Rio just makes the run of a life from that counter. Oh, you beautiful wee fucking... I love that. Those two, their interlinking play is something different when they break. That take for Kyogo to start it, gets it back into space, and Rio just goes. He just goes. Fuck yes, wee man. Doubts we're starting to pop off for his finishing ability, but that is a great fucking finish. Oh, I'm still in awe at that touch for Kyogo. Like, not to start the but just to win the ball back. That fucking initial touch was beautiful. And then Rio just waddles up the pitch. McGregor lays him off. This is how easy it is. He literally just rolls the ball in. Rio skips past one. Good little touch on the right side of his foot to open up the space and just hits it as hard as he possibly could. And I'll tell you what, you could have two goalkeepers in net. You ain't saving that. It's so perfectly in the bottom corner that you could take a screenshot and it's like that. It is beautiful, man. Killie are going to immediately try and break forward though. Oh, dude. Oh, the first touch again. Go. Oh, fuck off. They've got a foul instead. I'll tell you what, if there has been one passage or highlight of play that I've seen in the opening kind of 23-24 minutes so far, abso-fucking-lutely, it has been the first touches. I don't know why, but everyone's doing these nice little like takedowns on the side of their boot. You've got to love it, man. Well, there's the first part of the prediction on the board. We'll love to see it. Absolutely stunning, couldn't have said it better myself. Best since Larson. Yeah, genuinely. There's a reason people in Japan absolutely love this lad. He's a top bloke. There's a good in-swinger for Killie though. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. He's down and injured. They've held up the play, that's not good. I mean, I didn't see what happened to him fully. I just seen him kind of go into a challenge. I don't know if he took a knock to the back of the head or not. Nah, I just kind of got caught in a stampede. In fact, O'Reilly took more damage. And he got up immediately. So get up off your ass, you pussy hole. Aye, good man. He's on his feet now, at least McGregor's going to try and start a little attack. It's just showing that real goal again. The footwork that boy can produce is severely underrated. Like, Brighton suits a team like him, you know what I mean? Brighton will come in for him. You can see it happening in January now. Doesn't matter if we've extended his contract, they'll just be like, silky ball playing midfielder? Yes, please. But that's a good thing about the way that our three midfielders play. Like, O'Reilly's your technical mastermind. That's good for Maeda to header it back across. It's going to be gathered by the goalkeeper, there wasn't going to be too much pressure on it, but like, O'Reilly's your technical midfielder that can do all the fancy shit quite nice and, you know, calm and clean. McGregor's your no-nonsense midfielder that's there to get gritty, force the challenge, cause some problems. And Itai's just a genius. Like, your, you know, star midfielder, if you will, but this is a question I'm going to pass off to those that know ball. Who do you think's better, right? Rio Hatate, Matt O'Reilly, discuss. Because it's a very hard one for me to pick, because I love them both for very different reasons. Carl Vickers is going to break out here. Let's see what some of the comments are saying. Watching Killie dive is embarrassing. I was going to say that, but at the same time, it is a slightly more physical game than I was expecting. I mean, Killie are going for man marking, at least when we're in the final third. They're staying away from us until we're literally in the final 30%, and then they over encumber us with as many numbers as possible. We've got over 100 viewers in chat. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. We're also halfway through this half, so I need to plug. My apologies. Subscribe. Plug over. Oh, right on cue, someone did. 9-12, thank you very much, appreciate it. Spurs sitting at the top of the table. And people said that Brendan Ball's better than Ange Ball. I love Brendan, but I love Ange. Just a wee bit more. At least tactically, that's good for Rio though. Good takedown, nice, still has it. It's, all of a sudden he's just unshakable, he's just made out of steel. He's got one of those Yakuza power-ups, let's fucking go. Good 1-2 play between him and Palmer, although that's going to roll past him and go to Taylor instead. Don't mind that though. Good first touch and take. Good roll out for Taylor. Still has it. Leaves it for Rio. It's a really good defence. It's going to come out to Choster, who takes another crack. Every time that man's hit it, it's just been blocked. But I love the fact that he's just willing to hit it in the first place. We're not trying to be as fancy anymore. We're just, like, if there's an opening, we're trying to have a crack. It's the immediate difference that I'm seeing, and I love this. Right, Carter Vickers is just going to try and send it along. There were options there. St Mirren at 11 and 2. It's not actually a bad odds, to be honest with you, J-Bog. Who cares about Chelsea? I'm aware that I'm yeah, I mean, if you spend like $1 billion, that's going to be a foul for us. Palmer's just been elbowed, or at least like hand across the face. It's funny how the SPFL referees can see that, but UEFA Champions League referees can't. Because you see all that drama that unfurled after the game, by the way? Well, like, we found out that Pedro's goal was indeed offside, as well as the fact that Hiasas should have been sent off. It just leads more credence, doesn't it? Burnley are in no bad form, to be fair. You think Rio, Ghost? See, I think O'Reilly's the better midfielder, but I think Hattati's the better, like, talent, if that makes sense. Angel replaced Pep. Oof. I tell you what, there's nothing I would... Oh, that's a good effort. Oh, I thought it was... It was definitely top corner bound for Palma. He hit it with pace and power, but goalkeeper was more than comfortable to just kind of pluck it before it get anywhere near the top of the corner in the net. No complaints there. But if you imagine a Postecoglou like tactical system with Man City's players, oh, you're done. You might as well just fucking hand in a defeat there and then. Oh fuck, so I looked over and it's just showed Carter Vickers. I think he just might have won the ball back. Their skills. Goes back to Carter Vickers. If United lose in it. Oh yeah, Ten Hag's one manager that I would definitely agree needs to get to fuck. I don't understand. Because again, there's Man United fans in the Discord, which is a thing. But if you go into the description of this stream or of the VOD, if you're watching it as a VOD, there's a little link to the Discord if you want to join. It's just football, mostly Scottish football, but just football in general or sports. You're more than welcome to come in and join. I love Hattati too, Sean. Who doesn't love Hattati? Well, 2 more away for the goal this stream. 9:15 was the goal today, so fantastic, lads. Genuinely, we're not even at half time. Good rollout for Scales. Tries, I was going to say tries to find the inside option, but decided instead to go out towards the right hand side. There's Johnston with another good pass though. That's fucking excellent. It's a good, oh, that's a really good block by Watson though, and maybe Killie can start something here, but Celtic are more than happy to just stifle the easy ones. It's not the dumbest thing I've ever seen, but I would strongly recommend you fucking move to that. That's better. That's much better. I don't like that. Close him down. Gets out to it. Good. Now here comes a break for Rio. Good play. It's Ross. Out wide. It's going to be a goal kick. No complaints there though. Better attacking face. Better attacking face. We're moving it with purpose. We love to see it. Ah, here we go. Greetings from County Clare, Ireland. Nice to see you, Paul, man. How you doing, Chief? And just brilliant. Hope he wins a trophy. Definitely. He will win Spurs their first trophy. I guarantee that's going to be another. I thought that would have been a foul for Kilmarnock. That was more of a foul than 90% of the fouls that they've been given. But the man was literally dragged down. But hey, they're getting the Celtic treatment for once. We'll love to see it. It'll be the only time that we get referee bias towards us. So there we go. That could be a good run. Carter Vickers, nice. Now he's put under some pressure, but he does well to deal with it. Matthias O'Reilly. Good. Scales. Without disrespecting it then. Go out towards the left hand side, and Daba's going to come out and try and close him. Rio, good pass. Kyogo, better pass. Oh, he's done really well to nearly thread that through. Hattati lays it off. I've got hiccups trying to fight to this office right now, it's not exactly great for me. It's funny, Romeo Beckham saying with Brentford and they're 1-0 up against United. Are they seriously 1-0 up against United? That's insane. Oh, that's good. That's really good for his skills. We get it in his space. Oh, 2-0. Oh, 2-0 Scott. Palmer. Tie. Good layoff. Good run. Could make it work. I'm not really too sure of. User pulling my chain or not. Palmer. Good ball in. Oh, that could have been good. Rio's not exactly too happy with that, but I think he's going to get back onto his feet. I ain't too disappointed by that. But oh my god, why is it just cut to that? Palmer on the edge of the D. Shoots for... My liege! What the fuck was that, man? Aye, Jota can fuck off, with all due respect, we have him. What a goal, man! Oh, you sexy wee bastard, what the fuck? Man just sent him to, that is Shadow Realm territory, like, first of all, the layoff for Hatate, beautiful. The pressure for Kyogo, beautiful. They're checking it because Hatate's apparently online for offs, but that take for Palmer, about 25 yards out, on his right foot, stencil shot. Stencil shot, that is fucking insane. Absolutely beautiful. If that's disallowed, words will need to be had. Taking that away from someone is just depressing, considering the fact the man literally scored a similar goal at that last week in terms of like tight angle finishing. Oh, that's going to be a tight call. That is going to be a tight ass call. Another beautiful, but yeah, generally Palmer has just, he has came to fucking life. I love Yang. Oh, it's on. We're good. Woo! The protection's on, baby. 2-0. That's beautiful. Hatate and Palmer have done well. Oh shit, here comes Kilmarnock though, don't you fucking dare. Oh fucking hell, I was being sarcastic. The first ball that even slightly rolled towards the net and somehow it nearly got across the fucking line. What even happened? Vassal did well to block it off. It was a good tackle initially by Carter Vickers, and Hart had to get his arm behind him there to stop that from rolling in. That's what sucks about it, 1888, man. Like every time that I celebrate, I have to constantly just be like, whatever though. Oh, yes, man. That's going to be a goal of the season. That's got to be up there with one of the goals of the season. Oh, we're shit. We're one sub away. Over 100 and how many people? Oh shit, 140 people in chat right now as well. Hi, hello. If you're watching this as a VOD, also hi, hello. You're loved too. This could be sent long. Nice. Oh, that's good for... Ah, my god, that could have been awkward. The Skills just kind of threw himself at that one and it bounced towards our... Well, not towards our goal, it was, you know, towards our line, I would say. But if they got a stronger touch on that, that could have been a very embarrassing own goal. They'll set themselves up from range at least. They'll get a minor chance set piece. Hey Joe, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. Belter, I love to see it. Hey, there we go, 9:15. Stream goal hit, baby. Anything else for here's a bonus. 9:20 now. Let's go, let's push it. That's going to be a good... I mean, the in-swinger was actually really fucking nice. I'm surprised Killie didn't get more out of it. Bounced around the floor a little bit, but here comes Palmer. Good, really good touch, although even better tackle by Findlay, man. Jesus Christ. Threw himself at that with a vengeance, basically. Ponded away and we'll be able to gather ourselves again. The Killie goalkeeper does not want to be there. 3 points here will definitely make it interesting, because St Mirren are not playing bad by any stretch of the imagination. You know, they're in the top 6 for a reason. Actually, is it top... I think it's top 3, right? They're second right now. Oh, good for Palmer on that left hand side again. He's doing a lot of damage. Good 1-2 move between him and Taylor. He's somehow still got it. Gets past one of them. He's getting fucking rugby tackled. Told to get up. Again, just a little bit inconsistent there. Literally gets body blocked for the ball and dragged down. Interesting though, fair enough, can't argue with it. Yeah, there we go. 916. Love to see it, thank you very much. If you have like public sub settings, I just realised I didn't change the sub goal thing, it says 900. Shit. I know I forgot to do something before I started and went live, but yeah. If we hit 1,000, I could get partnered realistically by the end of this month. That's the easy way to look at it. Derek McInnes looks absolutely raging in Upham, to be honest. I'm going to take this little break and play to hydrate and see what people are saying in chat. Going for Ten Hag's head, it's the first 10 managers in 10 years between them and... Seriously? What, since Ferguson left, the... What, Moyes... Mourinho... Solskjaer... and Ten Hag? Oh, and Van Gaal. So I think they've been through about 5 since Alex Ferguson left. If I'm wrong, if there's another name in there that I don't know about, please let me know. Why am I lagging? I don't understand. Great start to the Afro on that first call. I'll do it myself. Yeah, quite literally. I'll do it myself. Oh, that's good for us. If we can get it up, nice for Scales. Gets out towards Palmer. There could be a break down that left hand side. Go on. Opts to play it short for Kyogo. What's our little wonder boy going to do? Gets it. That's a really good 1-2 passage of play. We've got it out towards that left hand side. It's eventually laid off for Rio. They try to pick it inside and Rio's on the chase down again. You've got to respect the hunger. We want to kill this game. I think we've learned from the Lazio match, 1 goal is never enough. Not in a Celtic side. Because as good as our attack is, we always somehow concede goals. Yeah, we just passed the 40th minute on this one, so you've subbed on 2 accounts. That's the real G right there, thank you very much. I used to do that right back at the start when I created my channel as a kid. I had like another account, I don't know what happened to it, but I used to fucking, anytime I uploaded a video as a kid, I'd like go and like it with the other account and I'd be like, oh, got a like. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Killie. But I don't need to do that now because we have 150 people watching me just vibe, I guess. Love to see it, but all you're very much appreciated and loved, and if I could meet you in person I'd shake your hand and say, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you here? But nah, seriously, thank you for the support. As of recent, it's been insane. Not with the Masons. Jesus. Oh, okay. Killie have a throw in. Are they going to do anything with it that doesn't involve the exact same thing that they've done for the past 25? These fuckers somehow beat us in the cup. It shows the glow up that we've had this season, you know what I mean? It absolutely shows the glow up we've had this season when this team that beat us 1-0 is getting absolutely pelted. Like, Killie have not played well at all. I thought they would defend. I wasn't surprised by it, but hence the 5-0 prediction. But I thought Killie would at least try and get it into the box, you know what I mean? Because they're just sending it long. Like, their goalkeeper gets it or their defender gets it, they step to the side and just knock it long, look for options. Maida's done well to get to that one. He's done equally good for Diaz too. Is it D's or is it Diaz? I still have no fucking idea. Oh. That could be good for Killie. I say that and eventually, as soon as I've said they should stop trying to whip it into the box a bit more, they've started trying to whip it into the box a bit more. Armstrong does well to keep it in play, although Palmer, good touch and take for him. He's going to break out for the back. Taylor, he's basically going to play as a makeshift left winger for now. Rio. Not that disrespected, but there were better options there. Goes towards the left hand side again. Palmer lays it flat. Here's McGregor. Ain't seen too much of the captain today, but whenever I've seen him, he's always been in the right places. And that's all you can really ask for a CDM. Solid performances all round. Even Joe Hart woke up and managed to get his hand out. And we should try and get before New Year. I mean, the goal for the end of the year is literally 1,000, but it was set sarcastically. The actual goal that I had for the end of the year was 750, which puts into perspective how quickly things grow sometimes. But it's mad, so thank you very much. It's genuinely wholesome. I feel like I missed something big there. What did I miss? Oh, nothing, it was just Rogers talking shit. It's a good layoff, I hate it. Could go into the inside, does eventually decide to do so. Taylor's going out for Palmer. Good layoff. You can see that we're trying to play a bit quicker when we get out towards like the right hand side compared to the left. Like the left, we're just kind of passing it side to side and trying to stretch them out. That was really good. Oh, it could have been better, but well dealt with by Killie. Cleared away. Carter Vickers gets his toe in the air. They're trying to claim high foot, of course, there. Johnston, O'Reilly, he's been shoved out there. That should be a corner kick. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Or did he actually touch it or something then? No, he didn't. He didn't touch it at all. The referees just had another moment. This is what I'm saying with the consistency of the referees there. Have you fixed your error? No. We're doing well to win the ball back for aerial duels though. Any time they've sent it long, which has basically been plan A for them, it's just a case of getting up and popping it straight back down. There has been no fucking quarrels with any part of this at all. It's a vibe. We love to see it. Scales is, he could have pulled out a lawn chair, sat back and just put his feet up and we would have been fine. Where's my phone going off now? I need to wait for my phone to turn on first of all. Prepared streamer, let's go. Oh, that could be good. Oh, Palmer! Palmer! Oh, Palmer. I don't disrespect it. It was a really good attempt for him, to be fair. This wee lad's got fucking talent. There's a good layoff as well. Oh my god. Still not completely out of the woods yet, are they, Killie? But they're causing pressure. Oh, it's Glenn Mish, Rangers fan. How are you doing? Are you a Rangers fan or are you Aberdeen? I always forget, but I know you're not Celtic. How you doing anyway, man? Hope your weekend's going good. Commiserations for the midweek. Wonder how many penalties the zombies will put. Like 17. We should be getting into half time relatively soon without too much problem. We're about, what, 30 seconds out. How you doing, Ian? Nice to see you, man. Yeah, McInnes is not a happy chappy, if you will. Yeah, they're just playing the awkward game now. That'll be half time. That's not too bad for us, not by any means. I don't think we could have done too much better and too much worse. The defence has been clean, can't really argue with it. The midfield's been potent, they've controlled the spaces that they've needed to control, and our attack's taking their chances when they came. I know that we've made probably a lot of them. In fact, let me load up Google and see what the... Yeah, it's quite literally what I expected. Killie have gotten into the box literally like 3 times. They've caused some problems maybe going forward. That's about the extent of it. But we've just had overall dominance and control. Goals for Rio Hatate on the 22nd minute, which was a screamer, and a following screamer for Palmer. All we needed was a goal in the 44th and we could have had a trend going. Scoring the 55th, 66th, 77th and 88th and you were on. But let's have an actual look at what the scores are across the rest of the division before they do anything. Edinburgh Derby, what's happening? Oh, interesting. What does that do for the table? Even more interesting. So Hearts make a temporary jump over Rangers. That's a bit of a shame. I kind of like Motherwell too. They deserve like a win after the last 2 weeks of football they've had to go through. And then, they postponed the Dundee and Ross County. Does anyone know why they postponed that in the fucking first place? But I'll leave this up for a second before we switch back to the screen. How many? Oh, what? How? Literally wrapped around my entire arm like it was a fucking muscle. Keep playing that and we'll finish 4 or 5 up. Oh, quite literally, man. Let me, we got phones loaded. Right, phone to the side for the rest of the stream because I really can't be lost hearing every time. But yeah, that's half time. So if you want to go and get yourself a wee cup of coffee or go for a piss, the usual jazz, you're more than welcome to do it. Airdrie fans fighting McClay fans, so I haven't seen that. I know Airdrie have had a pretty respectable season. In fact, fuck, is Albion Rovers playing? I never even checked. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. In fact, sorry chat, I'd need to... I don't know if my local team's playing or not. Going onto that screen for a second. Albion Rovers, baby. Because I know that... What? Why is every game... Well, I mean, I'm saying why is every game getting postponed? I mean, if you haven't heard my window, whistling at me, you know why. But certain games have been called off because of how shit the weather is. Bruh. Well, that sucks. Back to that screen. Oh, actually, I should probably check Airdrie's score, right? I love how they're just called Airdrie FC on Google. Oh yeah, they're 1-0 down to Ayr. How are they doing in the championship? They ain't actually doing bad. 12 points, 4 wins, 4 losses as it stands. But I don't care, because I'm not from there. Well, hopefully some Mirren have humiliated them at Ibrox. That would be funny. It would be very humorous, I'm not going to lie to you. How you doing, Megan? Nice to see you. You've been reoccurring the last few times. How's your week been? Hopefully not too sad since the Lazio incident. Appreciate that, Ozzy. That's very kind of you. Oh yeah, I need to open up 1 or 2 more mod roles for this channel, because I think when you get partnered, you can do that. You can have like custom roles and stuff. And one of the things that I want to do is obviously like there's channel memberships and stuff that people can buy if they want to, but not right now. Obviously, I'm not partnered. But my plan's to make little like badges, because again, graphics designer, it's kind of what I do. So I would very much like to make this chat a lot more community driven, if that makes sense, and do some stuff. So if you have like ideas for like badges that you would like for like certain, like if you sub for like 2 months or whatever, you get fucking, like a Celtic badge of honour, if you will. This guy has been pushing it down severely, to be honest with you. So I woke up at like 1:30, and I was like, okay, maybe it won't be too bad. I'll go down to the shop and see how I'm feeling, and then go outside and get drenched, essentially. I mean, you can probably tell by the weight of the hoodie when it drops. It's not exactly dry. Let's say that much. I ain't too fussed by the rain either, to be honest with you, Celtic for life, man. It's rain is rain. I'm Scottish. I'm used to that shit. You know what I mean? But there's been a lot of positives to take for that first half overall in general. I think when you look at it as a whole, we didn't play bad. I think there's been a couple of things that we could have done a little bit better in terms of just forcing extra shots on target. Because I mean, what did the Google stats say? It was like 15, right? And we'll look Google. Aye. It was 15 shots, 6 on target, 74% of the ball. That really tells you all you need to know, and nearly triple the passes. In fact, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's close to triple their passes. I'd say about 2.8 times. Good pass accuracy. Killie's entire tactics relied on just punting the ball forward. That's why their pass accuracy is so low, because what else are they supposed to do realistically? Anytime they get the ball, they're forced to punt it long. Bassel's too small to win those like body to body physicality headers against like your Carter Vickers or your Scales, and because Scales is physical on the ground and Carter Vickers is good in the air, they're a very formidable pairing. You've got to say they've looked very convincing. Not a single shot on target besides that kind of half ball roller that the Hawk was quick enough to react to. But there's a little look at the table. It's always nice to see, and it tees up very nicely for St Mirren and Rangers tomorrow if they, well, for obvious reasons, let's be honest with you. I've had a pretty good couple of days, Megan, and I've not really done too much, to be honest with you. I've been planning on making like socials for the channel. There is like a Twitter that I have, but it's like personal and all that good jazz, so it's really really hard to be like, do I want to convert my personal Twitter into like a whole... I mean, I know people call it X, but I'm going to call it Twitter. Take the wet hoodie off. But then you would have to see my bulging muscles, and I'm not okay with that. Say to be fair, it's only wet at the hood, if that makes sense, because I had my, hood up like this. You know how it be. Like the inside of it's dry, the outside of it isn't, so it's not annoying me or anything, it's just a little heavy. Oh shit, Alabama in the US, we'll have to see that. Represent, brother, represent. Yeah, showing that heart chance he did. Yeah, it did really well to get his hand to that, to be fair. My brother, I'm already sick. Look at me. I'm white. I am whiter than snow, my G. Like if they ever do a recast for Snow White, they'd look at this motherfucker and go, nah, he is too pale. That's why I woke up at like 1:30, because I've just not been feeling too hot over the last few days. Like not ill, like spewing ill, just under the weather ill. Rain conquers here and rain drops hot. I mean, I've seen what monsoon season looks like. I have a buddy that did work experience in Japan. Wow. He was like, the rain over there hits like 60 times more fierce than you would expect it. Oh, that's very kind of you, Megan. Palmer's proven to be a Jota replacement given the volley of score. Yeah, I think that's why we brought him in, to be honest with you, 1888. Like, if we can get the ball to him, let him run with it, do some nice little jazzy things, then everything's fine in life and we don't have to give a shit. But the difference is that we have to play Maeda on the right, which is the only concern, because Maeda does his best work on the left. So it's a case of, do you prioritise one over the other, or do you give them balanced minutes, which is what Rodgers has been trying to do. And it's one of those ones where it raises more questions than answers. I like Palmer. His long shooting, he gives me Turnbull in comparison to O'Reilly vibes, you know what I mean? Like, they both have different things that they can offer for whatever reason, and in fairness to them, they've done a very good job, at least in terms of recruitment, because even Yang, who a lot of people are talking shit on certain players, it's fine, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are saying isn't good enough to be a backup striker, but we haven't given him enough minutes to either confirm nor deny that, because it's usually 20 minutes at the end of a game when it doesn't matter. You need to give him starts, and it's nice to see that Palmer got a start. And yeah, Megan's just hit it nail on the head. He is going to score a shit ton of really clean goals, because he just has that silkiness about him, you know what I mean? Like, you have players that are good on the wing that can cross well or can pass it well. This wee lad just takes the ball and runs at the defence, which, to be fair, in a Brendan Rodgers system, works insanely well. Like, insanely well. There's Johnston talking shit. I love Johnston. Johnston's one of my favourite players. He is so happy that I would honestly, I want to take his happiness and bottle it up and sell it, because I don't think she's meaning joke, because like Palmer's going to be shit or anything. Actually, like, she's going to be like, he's going to be a joke. He's going to be like an insult to the rest of the league. Especially if we only paid, you know, £2.5–3.5 million for him, and he turns out to be an absolute fucking, yeah. Megan's just clarified, isn't it unbelievable? If we get, because it's the same type of business as Jota, you know what I mean? You spend a couple million on a gamble, and if he works, then he works brilliantly. Look what we did. We bought Jota for, what was it, 6.2, 6.5 all in, and then we sold him off for the better part of 30. If we can do the same thing with Palmer, maybe not obviously sell him when we need him, but in like 2 seasons, if the kid blossoms into something special, we take it. Oh, that's very kind of you, Garrett. Nice to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, no, it's just a thing, like, in... some people say it and some people don't. It's like, see, whenever I say, like, melon, you can use it as a serious insult or as an unserious insult, you know what I mean? Like, oh, get it up, you melon, or fuck up, you melon. Like, there's ways to say things, it's context. It's hard to put context in text, ironically enough, you know what I mean? Celtic will win by over 3 goals. Yeah, I mean, Brian, I'd be very surprised if we don't go on and just canter the rest of this game, because Killie, they know they're not going to get a point out of this game, so the way that I see it is that they'll just throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. What happens to Palmer when Abada's fit? He'll still get minutes. That's why he's been played as a predominant left winger, my guy, because Abada plays on the right. What my imagination's saying is that we would have Maeda and Palmer, Abada and Yang, and then obviously Furuhashi and O, as well as any other, you know, backups like your Forests and stuff like that as well. But hey, Marcos, the Argentinian fella, right? Nice. Literally just seen that there at the corner of my eye. How you doing, man? Hope the weather's nicer to you over there than it is over here. AJ's a West Coast boy, hard as nails and loves a good laugh. Loved when he cracked open the man of the match bottle with number 7 restaurant. See some of the old clips that I've seen of like Johnston, even from like his Montreal days. The kid played well, because I watch MLS highlights on YouTube and stuff like that, so I kind of occasionally see like little bits and stuff like that. It is what it is. Your name will apply. Yang will come good in form and time. Yeah, he's technically brilliant, but he's passing and shooting his miles up. But he's still extremely young, loads of potential. Yeah, and that's exactly the same way any of the players that they brought in. Like Novritsky, sure, he's a little bit unstable and a bit injury prone, but when he's fit, he's good. Lagerbielke, brilliant long range passer, just needs to work on his concealing touches. Johnston is a brilliant fallback, but he can't track back on set pieces. Greg Taylor's basically the same. The man just doesn't have inevitable awareness. You can say that there's flaws in every player, but if there was a player out there that could do it all, he wouldn't be playing for Celtic. That's the way you need to look at it, you know what I mean? Every one of these players will have things that they need to work on, but that's why you train. You don't just show up to training for the sake of age. You go there to develop your skills, and that's what I'm hoping, especially under a manager like Rodgers. Develop them. Let's see what happens with it, because I mean, look what we managed to get out of players like Rio Watati and Jota and Kyogo from Angie's system. Maybe Brendan's got something that he can do with us. Ah, so you were trying to just make a joke, but you misspelled it. My response is Limassol. If Palmer turns out to be a dream player, the ball will sell him for a serious profit, and Lord Hizmet will pick the pick. They'll fucking absolutely pocket the money again. Seems to be their plan. Well, I mean, the way that I'm looking at it is we get to January, and it depends on how much we're, like, the fans get told we're allowed to sell. You know what I mean? For fuck's sake. Like, literally turn my notifications off for a reason. I'm still getting notifications. Saying I should be getting underway relatively soon. There we go. So that took a while. Watchalong is beautiful to watch. I feel that, but the second half is about, well, it literally has just kicked off on my screen, but we will officially be back underway. The Crying Thursday Cyprus with other people. Yeah, I don't think it worked out too well for them. All that Crete football fans are telling us that Palmer's a top player and nobody took much notice. Yeah, that's the thing, it depends on the league. Always depends on the league, because you will always get players that play in leagues that they don't deserve to be playing in. Case in point for Celtic, look at Rio Atati. That boy, you can see him playing in a Brighton shirt and it's almost indisputable. But the fact of the matter is, he's with us until 2027 at the least. And if we sell him, we get like £150 million, so I'm not too, over evaluation. But we'd probably get about 25-30 million for a player at his class, especially in a long-term contract. Same with O'Reilly, and I think that's Rodgers' game plan, is if you have your best players on long-term contracts, they can't get pilfered off you, and if they can't get pilfered off you, you know that you've got them. Yeah, Celtic Football Club's, it's one of the best run clubs in the world. If you're talking for like youth academy through to finance, there's very few teams that do it as efficiently as us. Because a team for Scotland, which only gets about £3.5 million for winning its league every single year, it's incredible how competitive we can still sometimes be. That's good for Taylor to get that one under control. Scales rolls it, gets decked there. It should be a foul, but they'll probably roll it out for a throw-in instead. Appreciate that, Megan. Well, Carter is going to do his best to. Oh, he's just actually going to continue his run. That's fucking beautiful. Some of my neighbours coming back by the sounds of it. Yeah, but over 100 people in here for the start of the sitting. Thank you very much, that's very kind of you all. Scales has got it. And towards Kyogo, lays it off for Atati. There could be a shot early on. There might just be a chance from early on. It's gone out wide for Johnston. He's gone for the long whip cross. It's not taken down brilliantly by Mayo, but Palmer will keep the pressure on just in case he's there to make a loose touch. It's going to go forward for Kyle Vassell, taken down by Armstrong. Good take for Scales, and he's more or less a left winger right now. Good layoff, brilliant touch for him and Atati. Good for Kyogo, lays it off, takes a shot for Range O'Reilly, takes a bounce off the inside of the Killie defender, and we are really trying to kill this game dead. If we get a third, we can pretty much say game over. Let's see where this one goes. Rio snaps it back across, lays it flat for Carter Vickers, gets it under control again. Johnston pings it into space. O'Reilly, good layoff, could have found Maeda, almost did. Just a little bit too much on it though. Good layoff again, gets it into space. McGregor. I was going to say is who are you going to go for there? Eventually picks Rio. Good ball in. Maeda goes for the jump, but unfortunately he was, Asian, so he's not exactly going to be built at anything over 6 foot. See, they're trying to check the Celtic goal. They're saying that it's offside now, which just confuses me even more, because they've just shown the still image. Oh god, that's going to give Rangers fans ammunition for no reason, isn't it? The fuck were we meant to do about that? They drew the lines a bit further back than they should have. Interesting. Oh shit, 920, thank you very much. Very kind of you. Okay, that's good. Rio gets it under control, rolls it back into space. Good take for Taylor. Lays it off. I'm going to spark up a little bit of. Where's the host? I'm not here. Yeah, you country boys make do, eh? We'll love to see that. Absolutely love to see that, man. Oh, people are saying 3-0. I'll confer you in a second. I'm a few minutes behind. Keep it in your noggins, but I guess I'll go into commentary mode. Well, off that though, thank you Victor for letting me know. I'll keep obviously I won't know until it goes in. We've been cheesed before by chat comments, so I'll focus up and commentate until something does happen. Johnston's been decked there, that should have been something, eventually is given. That's what we call a poopy baby tackle. Or poopy baby, aren't you, man? The fuck was that? Weak. Nice, good roll out. Maeda takes a little gander run at him. Should have done a bit more with that. Good layoff. Really good layoff, Johnston. As a roll out. I'm not sure if that's a corner or what. I think it is. Wholesome. Nice. Good layoff from the corner. Could do something with this. Oh shit! Good save for the goalkeeper. I thought it was 3-0 for a second there. I thought it was 3-0 for a second there. It was a strong hand for the goalie. Great take for O'Reilly. Skips past his man and just hits it on his left foot, and it was slowly bending in towards a corner. It's a set piece chance for O'Reilly. Seems to be involved in a lot of the midfield kind of maestro system. There's a good ball, headed across, doesn't find anyone. It's going to roll out as far as I think Rio. Yep. Don't mind that at all. We'll do it towards Taylor. Palmer's got it on the left hand side, goes past one, skips past two, and just about gets it back to Kilmarnock. Scales. Don't mind that, Carter Vickers. Oh, good touch. Good touch. Oh, Rio. Oh, how the fuck did that not go in? How did that not go in? The fate of the gods himself and like, just intervened there. What the f... It's still going though. It's whipped back into play. There's barely any time for the replay to be shown. They've literally just cut it out halfway. God damn, the break for the back was definitely on there. Smoking a pigeon, we love that, man. Yeah, we should be 5-0 up, to be honest with you, dude. Like, we have played insanely well, but in fairness to the goalkeeper, he's came out. Livingston just scored. Oh, that's a shame. With all due respect to any Livingston fans out there, but I mean, Motherwell deserve it. Just after recent play alone. Plus, I can't be arsed with that plastic pitch anymore. With all due respect, I want them relegated. Oh, there we go. That could be good for McGregor if he wants to take a little gander forward. Almost makes it work. Laid short, Carter Vickers. Really good ball out for Johnston. Gets into space. O'Reilly does well to hold up. Doesn't get it under control though. Can't disrespect it, but it should go back to his man. Eventually finds Johnston. He'll get decked. It should be a throw in. They'll give it Killie's way. Can't argue with that either. Chappy days. That's a lovely one. Elmer FUD manager. Oh. We love to see some good football. That is really good football from the back. If we want to move it a bit quicker, that's actually really fucking good for Taylor. If he wants to keep that going, never mind. Anytime I go to hype you up, my boy, you let me down. Fair enough. Well, it was just a slightly loose pass with nothing wrong with that. Carter Vickers has it back at the end of the day, and we'll be able to just build and go again. Taylor, what are you going to do this time, lad? Rolls it out to that left hand side, looking for options. Palmer, good touch back, just to find some extra ways around that kill. Well, I mean, they're setting up very much on the embankments on the outside. They're more than entitled to have a have a laugh, J-Bog. It's just, again, that's why I watch these games. Either way or another, he'll be disproven. Oh, here we go, Rio. Good. Kyogo, good take. Still has it. Somehow still has it. Somehow still has it. Eventually, Killie just about ploke it away, but it's only as far as Maeda. I think I just invented a new word. Ploke. Interesting. We move. Johnston rolls it in towards McGregor. Oh, could have been a bad challenge, but actually in fairness to him he's done well, and McGregor in response just decides to run right back into Kyle Vassell. Win the ball back, long ball sent forward, looking for Maeda, cleared away by Ndara. Sent forward by Lions, I believe, trying to find options, but it's only going to go as far as another Celtic shot, and they'll build the ball for the back again. .420 passes. We live in life now. Let's go. And that's when you know a Celtic side's truly playing at the peak of their powers. At their highest ability, if you will. Subscribe for more shit like that, I guess. That was really good for Kyogo to stay on his feet after like those 5 or 6 challenges. It just didn't work out, man. Reap. Headed forward. Only as far as another Celtic shot, that's going to be another Celtic throw in. Killie have given up. We're 10, 15-ish minutes into this half, and there is only one thing Killie have just given up. They ain't even trying to go forward right now. They've got goal difference in mind already. Good roll out. Could work out for us if we go inside here. Does actually do so. Good pass too. Scales, good layoff. Taylor's been clipped there, but he's got it to Palma, and eventually they've given it back. Good advantage play. Now's not the time for hiccups, body. Can see that real Celtic returning. We're starting to play with a bit more of a former identity, if you will. That was a great leaf from Maeda. Could have gone across another corner. Oh my fucking god. How's that gone through everybody? Even the Killie goalkeeper has like got his hands out in disbelief. The ball was a perfect one in. But Palma just misses the ball. Like, I know he's not exactly the tallest lad on the planet, but if you just extend your neck up rather than down, you get a flick on there and most likely a shot on target. But I love that. Somehow Alistair Johnston's been up there with the most shots in this match, and it's simply just because he's trying to put pressure on them. That's good for Kyogo to keep the pressure on Killie, but it gets back to the goalkeeper and they'll be fine. He just chilled at sheer Guinness. That's beautiful. Hey, look at you too as well, Exo. Celtic don't get pens. When do we ever get penalties? Usually we just concede them through nefarious means, but we don't talk about that. That's a great takedown for Hattari, to be fair. Palmer. Runneth and rolleth. Oh, runneth and rolleth. He's gone down, and it's a penalty for Celtic. Well, there you fucking go. It's almost as if it's written in the stars. Yeah, the UEFA VAR team must have phoned up the SPL's one and went, bro, you need to even the playing field. I do not think that's a penalty. I'm going to be as honest as possible. Like, Watson gets in front of him. He goes down a bit too easily for my like. I mean, I guess by the rules of the book it is a penalty, but my fucking god is it soft. And I'm a Celtic fan saying that. I don't even know how a Killie fan would feel, but I mean, it is a foul, but it's not a foul. Does that make sense? Is that clicking for yous? Like, he does get tripped. That's the thing. He does get tripped as well. So it's hard to justify it. If it's given, I can see why. If it's not given, I can totally see why as well. I'd be fine. I'd be totally fine with it. Bollocks! Right, okay, yeah, they rolled out. I'm not too surprised by that. If they're going over the monitors because they're disallowing it. It's just a fact of life in this league. But I can understand why. I hope that at the very least they don't book him for diving, because it wasn't a dive. He did get, you know, there was contact, but even if there was, it was outside the box. Yeah, rolled out. Totally fine. Oh yeah, if it was on the other end, they wouldn't even check for VAR 1888. But yeah, Liam was right, it's been ruled out. I think it's fair enough, it's kind of hard to argue against why. But we did have to get the one VAR decision go against us, at least. Yeah, Jam, you're spot on, man. It'd be very, very harsh to give it, to be honest with you. But at least they didn't card Rio. That's what I care about. Because I think the referee was saying to him, look, we know it's not a dive, there was contact, but there was not enough for you to go down the way you did. And I'd agree with that, I think that's fair. No harm, no foul, just play on like nothing happened. I know, they'll put it in the bank and then just bring it in tomorrow. Sitting around 1-0 up in the 80th minute, 2 penalties in 10 minutes. But and for the most part, VAR has got it right today. Go on. Nice, good take for Hart, that's going to be rolled back out. You know it's a comfortable day's work when you barely see Joe Hart in your frame. That's when everything's good in life again. Nearly, well fucking hell, 150 people. I think that's the highest today. Thank you very much. You were here watching a Scottish bloke sit in his bedroom commentate over sports. Got a lot of respect for people like you, because I do the same. That's what I'll be doing for a game later on the night, to be honest with you as well. Oh, Maeda! Good tackle, to be fair. Shit, I think I forgot his name. Finlay. Aye, Finlay. There we go, got it. That was a really good challenge for Finlay, man. Fucking hell. Taylor. Wins it back. Come on, son. Run up that left-hand side. Expose it. Like it's a fucking political party, mate. You expose it. That's a great ball in for Kyogo. 3. Oh, it's at the post! And then he skied it! How the fuck have you missed? Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? What the fuck was that, man? The first one I can forgive. Kyogo's onside there too, so this would have counted. It was a beautiful chest down. Hits it well. The defender gets a flick up off the back of his boot to take it off the bar, or like the post bar, the stanchion part, and then he just volleys it into literal orbit. That's going to land and govern. Damn. Don't think it was offside, Jam. Generally don't. Should be 5 or 6-0. I mean, I wouldn't be too worried, to be honest with you. I think we're good for this point onwards. Even if Kilmarnock somehow managed to weasel a goal in, which I don't see happening. They've barely stepped forward. They've been camped inside their own half. Yeah, where it stood. Very true, man. Very true. Oh, that's a good ball in. Kilmarnock come in and cut that one out. It's kind of hard to say if there's any players for Kilmarnock that I would say has had a realistically good game. Maybe the goalkeeper and that's it. Where are you going with that? Okay, now that works. Go. Move it central. Oh, this is good. Carter Vickers gets it in his space. Taylor. They've opened up the entire right hand side, and that's the worst pass I've ever seen. Taylor's done that once or twice now. My boy. What is going on? Please don't do that again. Here we go. Scales gets it forward. It's another loose pass. There seems to be a few of them happening in constituencies now. There we go. Taylor's won that one back, but he's going to lose out and it's going to roll out. How you doing? Oh shit, Anton. I've not seen you in a fucking hot minute. How you doing, man? If you're the same Anton for like a few streams ago, like back in March. I remember there was a fella called Anton. If you're the same one, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. And so there's about 25 minutes with additional time left, I would say. Definitely time for us to kill this game dead if we choose to, but you know, it's like when you're in a boxing event, you've already got your opponent on the ropes. Is there really any use throwing the extra swing? Just burns energy that you don't need to burn. I feel like Celtic will just kind of play to Kilmarnock's strengths for the rest of the game and basically go, well, if you want to come out, yous are more than welcome to, but yous know that we'll just counter yous. And if they choose to defend, then we'll just take the ball anytime they punt it to us. Hey Sandwich, hope you're doing. Score it. It's definitely flattering Kilmarnock, big style. But hey, 3 points is all that matters. It doesn't matter how many goals you score. All that matters is you put points on the board, and that's what we're doing. And if we're doing it in comfortable style, it just makes it that much sweeter for us. How you doing, Sandwich man? I hope you're doing well, though, mate. How's your weekend been so far? Hopefully not too dreadful with the weather. Carter Vickers rolls it into space once more. Where's this one going to go? Long. Actually could have bounced in our favour there if Maeda was just a little bit quicker. Does his best to close down the space to make it awkward. Johnston. Good pressure. I really like the way him and Maeda work together. Like, Johnston isn't coming forward unless he knows Maeda's set where he is. I think it's a really good system that they've got going down that side right now. The left side's a bit more erratic, but again, Palmer, I don't think English is the lad's first language, and Taylor's an overlapping winger, so wing back I should say, so it's a wee bit harder for them to get the run on, or the timing on runs right. It's been really good. There's a good run there though, if you want to take it. Carter Vickers sees it. Johnston's going to be on a bit of a race, but he'll get there quite comfortably, I'd say. He does. We'll try and put some pressure on. Goes inside. Rio pops it back out. What's Alistair going to try and do it? Beautiful pass in for Rio. Good layoff. O'Reilly tries his best to kind of pop it in behind through the legs, I think, of Watson there, but doesn't quite work out. Scales is doing well to body Vassell. Vassell has been non-existent in this game, but it's kind of what I expected for Kilmarnock. The best player has genuinely been, if not their goalkeeper, I would say Lewis Mayo, who's just... Robert Ingram, thank you for the sub, man, I appreciate it. If you have public subs on, that's what happens. You get a nice wee one. Keys piece. Let's go. No, we've had a pretty comfortable time of things, to be honest with you. I feel like if we get to about the 75th minute, just throw some of the youngsters. In fact, if I go to the... Sorry, I need to go into Google so I can see them. Who can we bring on? Let's just... I'd say bring on Bernardo. I would say bring on... Yeah, bring on Awata. Maybe... No, actually, fuck that. Bring on O, bring on Odin, bring on Yang, and bring on Nat. And then make a choice between, you know, Bernardo or Forrest, realistically. Just whoever's more tired, the midfield or the... You know, the midfield or otherwise. No chance for Killie, though. They are inside our half, so it's worth paying attention to. Hot punts it away. They actually did something, at least, so you can give them something for that, I suppose. It's a good ball in behind. They could actually get to this one too. It's a whip cross headed on by Vassell, nowhere near the target though. And once again, if you just put pressure on the ones that matter, it just evaporates for the rest of them. But we're halfway through this half, so I need to do the plug. My B. Hi, hello. If you're watching this as a VOD, how are you doing? Hope you're having a lovely weekend. If you're watching this live, yours are, you know, the best of the best, you know, the cream of the crop, if you will. But you can subscribe and help us out. We're nearly at 1,000 somehow, so I'd appreciate any help towards that. Alright, ramble on. Back to the sport that I love. Let's go. Scales. Man, it's showing the stats there. 77% of the ball. Well, 77.3% if you want the absolute specifics. It's a big thing, you know what I mean? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if the plug was that bad, joke. I have to do it, otherwise I won't grow though. Here's Carter Vickers. Laid off quick. Good take for McGregor. Rolls it in for Rio. Has a crack. Good Yeah, no, Killie's goalkeeper is the only reason they're not 5-0 down. He nearly scored another wonder goal. Almost identical to the first. It was a lay-off run from McGregor. Beautiful inside touch for Itati. He hits it on that right foot and it nearly curls right in. How you doing, MKS? I'm doing pretty well, man. I'm more than safe though, don't worry about it. Oh, Maeda, good header. Good save again for the keeper, Jesus Christ. Yeah, generally the only reason that he'll be the only player performance that's above like a 6.5, I would say. Everyone else has been, I'd say their best out there players probably been either Mayo or I guess maybe Armstrong. You can make a case for either one of those guys, but nah, the goalkeeper's by far been their best player, simply for the simple fact that they would have been about 5-0 down right now. McGregor shoves it out. Here comes Carter Vickers. What's he going to do? Lays it for Scales. Don't mind that. Get it into space. Or just, you know, that's going to be a foul, surely. Has to be. Tells us to get up instead, of course. The referee's a wanker. The referee's a wanker. It's been sent forward. Kyle Vassal's on the chase. Johnston actually gets outstrength for the first time in the entire 90 minutes, and here's a chance for Kilmarnock. They do have space. Surely they've got one back, and they do have one back. Kilmarnock do actually score a goal. It continues the streak of Joe Hart conceding literally every shot that he faces on target. But there was at least one or two iffy decisions in the build-up to how they got there in the first place. Johnston gets bundled over. I'd say that's sort of fair enough. It's a lovely pass in, to be fair, and it's a great finish. And again, one of the players I was giving credit to was Armstrong, and he's the one that's on the end of it. Their first shot on target to score. I will say this once. I will say it just for the the sake of severity. Okay. Jonathan Hart. That's the wrong screen, dickhead. There we go. They're checking it for the foul, but the referee, I mean, if they've given us a wonky decision, they'll give them a wonky decision. Yeah, I mean... Oh, horse, cock and balls. But they give that as a foul. I think that's what the Celtic players are complaining about, is the fact that they're allowed to pull us and yank us and get away with basically fucking murder. We so much as bring them down, it's instant. We've got Phillips and Forrest on for Carter Vickers and Palmer. Nothing to necessarily worry about so far, but Joe Hart doesn't cover himself in the biggest amount of glory. Yeah, he genuinely... His save ratio, I am not joking when I say this, he has less than half of a save ratio with his shots on target, and people think that I hate him just because he's English. No, I hate him because he's shit. He concedes every goal that he fucking faces. It doesn't matter if it's a good shot or a bad shot. That one went right between his legs. I don't even need to describe the goals, you just know exactly what type of goal happened. It was straight through the man. If you get a shot on target against Celtic, you will score it because it's Hart that's in net. My brother in Christ. I know, I'm talking about on-field play though. You can blame a lot of things to go wrong there. But hey, at least it makes the game interesting, right? Still about 15 minutes left to go, so maybe we just need the third. Rolled out towards that side. Let's go, Taylor. Come on, McGregor. I swear to God, if they score a second shot on target, that's when I lose. This ref will keep killing a penalty, I guarantee it. Do not jinx it, please. The last thing we'd need is to lose it in a humorous circumstance. Oh, fuck off. Good header. Scales gets it forward. Good layoff. Don't understand why Forrest is on the pitch, still trying to piece that one together. Phillips wins that one back. I mean, Palmer was having a good game too. Oh, Scales has just wiped his man out. That's going to be a yellow card. I'll have a set piece swinging chance. How long's left? On my screen it's the 70, well just, yeah, 75th and a half, so we're all a little bit behind, but Killie penalty in the 96th minute. But yeah, I'd say there's about, with added time right now, I'd say about 17 minutes. Because no one in the SPL will be like, yeah, 6, 7, 8 minutes of additional time, there's a good shot, but thankfully it wasn't on target, so it didn't go in. He did not look happy with that, he just punted the post at full speed there. I think they're going to card him for obstruction as well. It would be good if Celtic got a pen instead of a third. It would be fucking amazing, but I don't like the fact that Killie have just all of a sudden started to pop out a wee bit more. I don't know why we took Palmer off, to be honest with you. I'm presuming for fitness, but at the same time, it's the international break after this, you know what I mean? So why not just let them burn their energy out? Unless he's been called up to Honduras. Going for a walk and hope for the best. Oh Jesus, I feel for you there, man. I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing alright, man. Forrest's on for Palmer. He's playing on the, well, technically on the left, but you know what I'm talking about with my head. It's like the rotatory winger system. Played into space, that could have been good. McGregor maybe should have got there a bit quicker. Don't know how the hell Kyle Vassel's been able to control all of that, but nonetheless we move. Ain't got no complaints about it, but considering the fact we were comfortably 2-0 up, I would like to see us get a third. Just so that there's no doubts. The referee's reaching, Celtic are winning, he's ignored multiple... Yeah, no, like, again, the referees are always going to be... You know, I do the same song and dance every week. Are we surprised that the referees are shit? Absolutely not. Kennedy, oh, could have been a good inside run, but Hart's out there to claim that one. Nice, rolled in for McGregor. Does the right thing to just pull it back. The Killie man shows similar brains to just pull away with him and reset his shape. I think McGregor was trying to bait him out for a quick ball across that flank. It's played instead to Phillips. Don't mind that, it's a simple ball, but an effective one. Gets into space again, rolled across the face of the box. Here's O'Reilly from range, has it. Kyogo, good take. It bounces out and all over the place, and it doesn't somehow find a way to be taken down. Thank you ever for subscribing on 922 now, so very much appreciated. The captain does very much need a goal. I would love to see it. Oh, Maeda's been quietly himself today, you know what I mean? Just your classic head down and motor on type of performance. Nothing to write home about, but certainly nothing to complain about. He's just been, you know, tip your hat and respect to him, but it's really about it, all you can say. The best players on the pitch today have been, I would say, Hatate and Palmer up until he got took off. Still confused by that. You'd think the change would be Maeda, so that Forrest can play in his natural position, but instead, nope. Here he is on the left wing though, Jamesy. Is he going to do it? Skips past one, skips past two. He's actually lining up for a crack. It's a good block, I think, by Dees. And then Darby just gets in front of Johnston to poke it away and give Killie a chance to reset their shape before they're forced to deal with it again. Phillips. McGregor looking for options in that midfield space, but Killie are trying to play with a slightly higher line, not too far or too much further forward, I should say. Could go in here, nice, don't mind that. Go and shift it faster, lads. A bit faster than that, Jesus Christ. You're playing like the game's already won, boys. Need a bit more stutter in your step. I think the channel will grow if you cut out the swear and make child friendly concept. I am never going to be child friendly, look at me. do I look like a child-friendly type? I hate children. They can fuck off. But I get where you're coming from. I know I would have like much bigger audience and stuff like that, so I get what you're saying, and honestly I do appreciate that. It's very nice of you, man. But I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me. That's good for Taylor. Gets out wide, O'Reilly rolls it in, bounces around, Forrest. Yeah, it's cleared away eventually. And in the final 10 or so minutes, so too much time left. No wonder, sorry, I totally missed that comment. Dyson always gives 100%, no worries, we'll score again. Aye, that's exactly it. There's another potential for about 2 or 3 more in this game. No wonder Big Gukimax has got to fuck the way his team set up against us is shot and just defend and then try and get a lucky goal. There's about 80% of the matches in the top flight of the Scottish League is essentially how do we just break their defensive line. That's good for Kyogo. He's been wiped out there, surely. That's a foul. Or at least a corner or something, I'm not really too sure. I ain't too fussed by sponsors, to be honest with you, man. Really ain't too fussed by the sponsors at all. That's really good. Oh. I'm going to shut my mouth because we're pinning them in their own box here. Set piece chance. Could really go anywhere. Oh, that's good. Taylor. More than happy, just let it roll out. Not too fussed by that in the slightest. We're just content to kind of run out the clock, I would say. Oh, people are saying 3-1. Shit. This is good. Please tell me, well, I mean, I was going to say please tell me you ain't lying, but most of the people that are saying so are people that I am very familiar with, so I'll focus up. There's a good ball in, headed across. Oh, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Do you know what? Put some respect on Mr. Taylor's name. Gregory Gregorov has killed the game. It's 3-1, baby! Game over! Fuck you! At least we can beat one team in fucking blue this week, man. Well, there it is, the third, gentlemen. It is over. It's a great knock-on header by Maeda to find the space initially, and Taylor just breaks away for his man. And to be honest with you, even if Taylor missed, Forrest was right behind him to make it check, and absolutely beautiful. Simple finish, simple goal, 3-1. We're vibing. We are absolutely vibing. No complaints in the fucking slightest, although based on the fact that, oh, that could be good. Rolls it out for the back and Killie are going to start it. There's no VAR checks necessary. Goal stands 3-1. Nah, no VAR looking. It was a perfectly legitimate goal. It was a corner set piece, so he couldn't really be offside. Maeda headed it inside the 6-yard box as well, so Taylor was making an inside run. It's game, set and match. Give credit to Killie for at least scoring a goal somehow, I guess. But we've come in clutch when it matters, and again, it's goals all across the pitch. That's what you like to see. You've got a midfielder scoring, a winger scoring, and a fullback scoring. My biggest concern is that we didn't have a striker scoring despite the amount of chances. That's a great steal for Maeda. We could be away for a fourth. Here he is, Dyson gets the run going. There's 3 options here. Instead decides to shoot. It's been spilled. Oh, it's Forrest. He shoots it straight at the goalkeeper. I suppose that's the downfall of being on the fucking left-hand side when you're left-footed. You have to take that extra touch, and they'll try and claim it's a throw-in for them, of course. And it works. Yeah, generally nearly a fourth. Forrest did so well to get the breakaway. Maeda, if I was him, I would have squared it to Kyogo. I'm not going to lie to you, because he had the entire, right-hand side of the goal to aim at. But he has a pop shot. It's a good save for the goalkeeper, to be fair to him. It spills out, and by the time Kyogo gets there, the defenders can close down their space just a tad quicker than they maybe would have done previous. O'Reilly's off, Holm is on. That's one of the changes, and the other one is, well, I think it is just Holm actually, I'm not too sure. I did see another one getting warmed up there. No, it is just Holm. Which means that the other change would probably be a wing change. Yeah, showing that shot for Maeda. It wasn't even a bad shot, it was just straight at the goalkeeper. The height and the power were very, very good. He had Celtic to win by 1 more goal. I said 5-0, 6-1, so I'm quite comfortable in saying that my prediction is completely and utterly shafted, but I ain't too... I love that. It's a fellow Greenock Morton, man. Morton the Greenock boy deserves a goal. I always do that whenever Welsh scores. See, because he's literally, like, fun fact, from the same area I am. That's why if you ever hear Stephen Welsh speak, he sounds similar to me. You know, minus the fact that he's kind of got that Glaswegian accent nailed into him now because he's been training there his entire life. But bluntly put, that's a good joke. Holy shit, why have I not made that before? But we're doing it. That's the only explanation I can find, and it's all that it's round ever since you've been around, and we'll always be on top of you fucking cunts. Get up, yees! Ha 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 ha! You scumbags, you thought. You've won once against us this season, and that is all you will ever get again until the day you die as Kilmarnock fans. It is not happening. Good riddance. If they'd somehow found a way to win a game with like literally one shot on target, I would have probably have done a live leak moment on stream. I know. St Mirren are the threat now. If they win tomorrow, it will be the most perfect weekend imaginable. You know, minus the fact that I feel like shit, but again, this stream's been good. we absolutely smashed the sub goals. Thank you so much for that. And I mean, every stream we're just doing better and better. It's really, really wholesome to see. Oh! How the fuck did Vassell miss? Either Hart actually made a save or he missed a sitter. Oh no, I know it's too good to be true. He missed a sitter. It wasn't a save. We can relax. I was about to celebrate Hart making a save like it was a goal. I was going to come on for the final few minutes just to give Kyogo a much deserved sit down. He looks like he's ran himself into the ground, wee man. He deserves a wee round of applause. Always gets a round of applause on this channel just because he's, you know, the Kyo goat. What do you think of Luis Palma? I think he's brilliant on this though. I think he's got real potential to grow into something genuinely good. His footwork's the most impressive part of his play. I can completely see what I'm not child friendly. There you go. Welcome to the Caucasian channel. We talk about the weird shit all the time. But nah, this is a more laid back one. That's the whole reason I started streaming. It is what it is. I'm going to just refer to it is what it is from now on. But the whole reason I started this channel is because anytime I tried to watch a Celtic like live stream, they were boring as fuck. They would just sit there like this and go, and there is a chance. Like fuck that. I've got passion. I've got fire in my belly still. I can use it. So I get on my camera a few times a week and scream. But Palmer's been brilliant, Lizzie. He's been playing out his skin. No complaints about any part of what I've seen so far. They've been good, consistent, no real threats or fussies, to be honest with you, across the board. Defensively, we've been a little bit this half, but it's not to really disrespect the way that we've done anything else. The midfield performances have been fantastic, and when you look at the overall performance of the... Oh, that could be a good break actually. I'm going to shut my mouth. Taylor's moving up that left hand side trying to find options, gets it in towards... He could have taken it down a little bit easier there home, but he's more than happy to just roll that one out, look for options, goes back to Phillips. No bad, rolls it across the Scales, and by the way, Scales once again, give the boy a wee bit of respect where it's due. Lad's popped off, he's once again had a very solid defensive performance. I know that people might shout on him for jumping out and causing Kilmarnock's goal to be potentially threatening to us, but we all knew even if Kilmarnock probably scored like 3 times, it wouldn't have done too much to fuck us up. Exactly. I might be weird, but I'm good weird. Your game's cut off. I know that feeling. Oh wait, literally as you said that, yeah. Fucking scuzzy. At least they didn't do it in the 75th minute. I think Celtic TV might have just had a moment. Fair enough. Aye, very much true, Joe, very much true, you were spot on. There's only 5 minutes they added on time to play, to be honest with you anyway, lads, so there ain't too much left. We've got a couple of minutes to suffer through. We're on the 90, we're just heading past the 91st now. None of the games are working. We're on 924, thank you very much. That's very... If we get one more, then we've absolutely trounced the sub goal by like double, which would be very, very cool. Any support's welcome, and you can like the stream as well. That's another thing that I forgot to mention. And for all the people that are in here, if you like this channel and you want to talk to me personally, there's a Discord down below that will invite you to one of the Celtic servers that me and Flash run. Flash is one of my mods. There's also a video on this channel that you can go and check out after this stream ends if you would like to, where I talk about Bale sacking and some of the results for the previous week. But there's still a few minutes of game to run out, so I'm going to be commentating over that. Be professional to the end, Callum. There we go. That's a good break, good take from O. He could shift it forward, although the second touch doesn't cover him in glory. I think it's a little bit... It's a bit of a shame because O does deserve more minutes, but it's hard to justify not starting Kyogo when he's playing as well as he can. We've been playing on a little bit, a little bit over time. We're in the 93rd now. 2 minutes left. Phillips to Scales, back to Phillips. They'll try and find some holes to exploit. Maybe there is one more in this, who knows. It's a good shift out, good take for Forrest. He's keeping the pressure on him at the least, but Killie are going to win that one back, and maybe they'll get their second shot on target, who knows. Miracles can happen. Piling on the agony and putting on this style. Couldn't have said it better myself, man. In the words of that one commentator, it's over to you, Rangers. Because they'll need to now win. A point will not do. And based on the recent performance in Europe, I was speaking to Gaz about this. Yeah, they're really trying their best to press this out. Who's just subscribed? Una Monolith, thank you for the sub. That's very kind of you, thank you. Yeah, sorry Wayne, I forgot about that. Joe Hart's in there. Yeah, if they wander through to get their second goal on target. That's what I'm just going to start referring to it now, man. Oh, there could have been a fourth for us. It could have popped across there, just bounces out instead. Don't get what they're trying to add on even more time. Blow the whistle. You know you want to. Well, he probably doesn't want to. He's probably put a bet on, I'd imagine. But yeah, we didn't need penalties to win, Scott. That's a big thing. That's the big thing for us right now. And I think we go plus 10 for now, actually. 1888. We'll confirm once full time's happened. We've not got too much time left here. We've got about, what, a minute left. Or basically however long fucking the referee decides that he wants to add on, I guess. Good breakout for the back, gets it under control, rolls around him. Good, really good feet work for Scales, actually. He's been absolutely brilliant. He's might stick around until after this game finishes because I'll scream at full pelt, but there's another breakaway. This could be the last chance before the game is over and done with. Is the referee going to blow the whistle? We're a little bit over the threshold now, sir. With all due respect, I know you want Killie to get back into the game, but I don't think they're going to be doing it. And there we fucking go! Yeah, baby! Okay, it's time to do the thing. It's time to do the thing. It's all over, boys. It's all over. Oh, I apologise in advance. Your ears will hate this. But it's tradition. Any time we win. Yes! Victory screech! We win again. Absolutely beautiful. That's full time. 3-1. Beautiful shit right there, man. We love to see it. The full time stats are definitely in our favour. It would be hard to argue in any reality where Kilmarnock win that game. They had one shot on target and scored it. You give them credit for that, but that isn't really so much credit to them. I'd say it's more of a discredit to Jonathan. But the rest of them, brilliant performance. It's nice to see Greg Taylor get a goal. Very, very nice to see him get a goal, considering the fact that he's been one of the players that's came under fire a wee bit. But yeah, that is full time. So if you want to see, well, if you want to stick around and talk for a little bit, because I'll be live for another 20-30 minutes before I wrap this one up. But yeah, if you're here for the game, there you go. I couldn't give two shits what my neighbours think. They party on the weekends at night. So the way that I look at it is, if I shout during the day, they have people in during the night that are stomping above me. You've probably heard that if you go and watch through some of my VODs. You'll hear like a little kind of, that's my upstairs neighbour kicking down at me. Roll into the next one, exactly it. In fact, the next game I should point out before you go, by the way, let me just go into this screen and pull up the other tab. Because the next game isn't a Celtic game, but it is a game that has just as much weight to it, if not more, which is this one. Thursday, 12th of October, 5 days from now, that's the next stream. If you're just wanting the stream date and time, show up here at around about 7:30, because I usually go live about 15 minutes before the game. But if you want to watch the Spain and Scotland game alongside us, you're more than welcome to do so. But that's all we really need to cover now. But full time here, 3-1. There's your little look at the table. Hearts, oh, they actually drew. Okay, that's good. Did Hibs get a late winner, I'm presuming then? Oh, it's still going. Oh, 2 goals in 2 minutes. Big oof if you're a big oof if you're a Hearts fan. But there's a little look at the table, gentlemen. 7 points clear of St Mirren. But Rangers obviously have to play them tomorrow. If you want a little look at the rest of the scorelines, you've probably seen them when you were looking through it there. But yeah, Livingston didn't have too much problems dispersing Motherwell. But tomorrow, 2 pretty interesting games, and then we do it all again after the international break. But of course, the big one for us today was getting the 3 points on the board and a nice wee 3 goals to go with. All of the goals were quite well worked, all for different reasons. Rio's goal was undoubtedly the pick of the bunch in terms of technical class. In terms of just absolute thunder punting it, 100% Palmer's goal. Even Greg Taylor's goal was very well worked. It was a good knock on by Maeda, and he certainly made a brilliant run to tap it in. So yeah, definitely good for us by most accounts. Good result, aye, very much so, Robert, man. Definitely coming for that one, I appreciate it, man. Any support on those streams, do. I appreciate that, Ernesto. It's always nice when you get people that are like foreign coming in and taking an interest in Scottish football, or just Scotland in general. But yeah, if we beat Spain or even get a point against Spain, we qualify for Germany next year, which is a big reason why I want to do the stream. The national streams don't do as well, but I do not give a fuck. If we win, I will be there, and it will be a very interesting one. You have a nice time, Gina. It's been lovely having you chatting. Scotland football team sucks. Stephen, with all due respect, you suck. But nah, Scotland's national team doesn't suck. We're actually pretty good. You know, there's a reason that we're playing France in a friendly right after Spain. We're not that shit. If we're playing France in friendlies, you know, we played England in a friendly less than a month and a half ago, so make of that what you will. We're a nation of 5 million people and we're still punching with the big boys, so suit my knob, with all due respect. Aye, you could tell that you've got the. I have a little soft spot for Hibs too, to be fair, 1888, to be fair. Like, they're a good side, they're a really good side. Do you think Scotland will do it? If you're saying get a result against Spain, yes, but I don't think it would be a win. I feel like if we go to Spain, it would be a very scrappy 0-0, 1-1 type of game. And, I mean, that's all we need to play for. We only need a point, so the way that I'm looking at it, just go and play for it. You wouldn't have been painting the day. Oh, fair enough, Garrett. Well, it's been lovely having you all here. I'm just seeing the viewer count up a little bit, so I presume a few of you have popped out. Has Kilgo got a Scottish crap? I mean, if he's fit, find a way, man. Just like genetically splice his DNA up and make sure that there's a way that we can, you know, make him Scottish. It's the same way, like, there's a couple of youngsters that we can make use out of, like that wee Livermento. He can declare for, who's it, Portugal, Argentina, in Scotland. And he doesn't really have too much chance of getting into Portugal or Argentina's lineup, let's be honest. So, would he go for Scotland? I'd say so. I appreciate that, Scott, it's very kind. That's very, very nice of you, man. Very, very nice of you, but yeah, if you look at it as a whole, definitely not bad. We've got ourselves a nice little linchpin at the top of the table, comfortably leading on everything from goals to goals conceded. Besides that little slip up against Johnston, it's hard to argue about what we've been able to do this season. It's been very convincing from us in a lot of aspects, so I'm quite content with it. I'm very much content with it, and hey, like I said, in a few days we've got that big crunch tie, and then after that, I'm not sure if I will be doing the France friendly. I think I'll just see how I feel for that one, if that makes sense, because it's not really a game that means too much, it's just a friendly, but you know, it's France at the same time. I know that we'd probably lose that game quite convincingly, but yeah, that was the last game we played. I can see why, like, I still find that so funny that Harry Maguire scored for us. We did have a much better second half in that match, but this is the one that matters for us, because like I said, when you look at that group, 1 point is all we need. Just a singular one, and we beat Spain on head-to-head, goal difference, basically everything else, it does not matter, because on head-to-head we beat them 2-0 and then went to Spain and got a result there. As long as we do that, we are fucking laughing. Decent second half, quite disappointed a few chances are wasted, but players being too greedy. Oh yeah, no, you're spot on, Megan, then. Like, the fact is, the first half was what you would expect. You know, it was a very simple, clean performance. There wasn't too much that we could have really asked for. The second half, they were just trying to tighten up the ship, so essentially just counteract what Kilmarnock were doing. I was just surrounded by Rangers supporter. I think they held me cheering some Tory looks. Mate, I live in like a flat sector, so trust me, there's like Rangers fans above me, below me, out there, across in the other one. Like that. This area is very non-denominational, so you get like a good mix of both. You know what I mean? Like there'll be people getting off the train station later on the day. They'll all be like Celtic supporters, but tomorrow when you know, Rangers and St Mirren play, if Rangers are playing at home, are they playing at home? I honestly don't know. I didn't even check. No, they're not playing at home. But whenever the people from this area come back from games, you always see them. Like I'll see Celtic fans come back in about an hour or so the day, and then the morning after the Rangers game, I'll see them about 2 or 3 hours after it. But there's definitely pressure on St Mirren to get a result, but there's also pressure on Rangers to get a result. But the best case scenario is if they draw, because if they draw, it just makes it easier for us because we're 9 points clear. Breakfast time. Understandable, man. Well, I hope you've had a lovely start to the day at the least. I hope you have a good rest of your day, man. It's been lovely having you here. I hope you take care and the weather treats you nice. Hopefully I'll see you midweek for the Spain game, man, but you take it easy. I see they're showing that initial Hatate run for the second goal because there was claims of it being offside, and it's a really hard one to call, because when it's that still image it looks like it's off, and then every other angle it looks on. That's a weird one. This is a very weird one, but I can't argue with it at the same time. The VAR actually got a good amount of stuff today correct. It just took a little bit long at times. Sit there and draw all day long. Quite literally, those that know. Sit Mirren are a side that can play to frustrate. Always a pleasure too, man. You take it easy. So I have some of the fucking nicest community people there are, man. Genuinely. Plays up to the stereotype of being a Scotsman in Canada. If he is just Canadian, that makes him even better, because it's just pure hospitality. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, man of the match for me, I think I would have to give it to Palma. It would be really, really rude not to give it to Palma, especially if you think about what the week could have been for him. He could have got a winner against Lazio in the Champions League, and then 3 days later scored an absolute wonder goal to get his 3 points in the league. He would have, that's hero status cemented already. But the fact is, after getting his goal chalked off midweek against Lazio, he's came back and just like shook it off like it was nothing. He didn't let it weigh on him. You know, it could have been his first, you know, big goal for us. Didn't give a shit. Just kept his head down, walked on the pitch today and scored an absolute beautiful shot. But every goal he scored today, most of the chances we created today were very good. But you give the Killie goalkeeper credit where he's due, because he was terrific today. Made a couple of really crucial saves at the right time. Going to go and make your dinner, understandable, man. It's lovely having you here, EXO. Hope you have a nice rest of your weekend, Chief. Hope to see you in the next stream. But yeah, I think when you look at it overall, there's definitely things that we could have done a lot worse. Definitely things we could have done a lot better. But it's the classic, you know, C plus B minus type of performance where it's like, look, we could have played so much more awkward than we did today, but there was confidence in every part of the pitch, minus the goalkeeping part. I'll say it to the end of the time. Fucking hell, Jonathan Hart. He still has a save rate of less than half of shots on target. That's going to hurt until I see him actually have one good goalkeeping performance, because you get like 2 out of him in an average season. That's what I'm kind of getting so far. But hey, you know what I mean? He's allowed to be shit as long as our attack are good, and our attack thankfully today did the job and then some, so I'm quite pleased with that. And again, we popped off with the sub goals. I don't know what we're on right now. Is it 9-8? We're on 9-8, and my goal for today was 9-15. So absolutely popped off in that regard too. Making steady progress. By the end of the month, realistically, there's a chance that we'll be able to apply for that partnership and potentially actually start being able to do things that benefit yous as well as myself. So it's a big one, definitely a big one. Yeah, I just got a little lag message that his camera streaming freeze, so it's not froze on this screen or anything, hasn't that? So that's fine. I thought it crashed for a second there. The entire thing just froze for me for like a split second. But yeah, I'm going to get ready to wrap up this stream relatively soon. So if anyone that's still in chat, if you want to throw in a question, or if you want to again join the Discord, I'm not sure if anyone's popped in and said hello or not. Hey, EXO. Yeah, well there we go, we got one of them. See you in the 22nd, man. See you in the 22nd as well. I presume you'll be back for the... Oh yeah, I should probably pull up the next Celtic game, right? That would make sense, so you know what time that you've got to kind of be around here for. There you go, my guy. So, just in case you're unfamiliar, the next Celtic game is against Hearts, 22nd October, 2:15. So I'll be live on this channel at 2. Well, any time around 2. It's either 5 minutes before or 5 minutes after. But in that bracket, I'll be live for that. But obviously, the next game I'll be live for is Spain and Scotland, because qualifiers mean a lot. They mean a lot, especially to a Scotsman. Qualifiers don't mean a lot to a lot of countries, but to me, it's big. It's a big match. Yeah, I'm going to get ready to put up all the necessary things. to get ready to end the stream. Well, not necessarily right now. I'll wait for a second and get some questions. And what I'll do for now is actually go to the toilet quickly, and I'll be back in a minute. Get some clothes. Oh, needed. Get that out of my face. Whoa. Well, no questions, that's totally fine. That game definitely did take a lot out of me as well, to be fair, so I can't really argue with that in the slightest. But yeah, I'll be live on the 12th for that game. I'll kind of give you more of an idea if I'll be doing the France game on the Spain stream as well, to be honest with you, because again, once I know, but the support recently, lads, genuinely has been fucking terrific, and for those that are still waiting and abound, it's generally nice. It's generally nice to know that you know, I've got a community of people that are coming back consistently, basically to anything that I do, because I know that, you know, some people just want to watch the Celtic games, and that's totally fine. I understand that from my perspective. There's people that I've done that to in the past, but you know, the people that subscribe, stick around, it's genuinely it's massive. It means a lot to me, and the fact is, generally could be partnered by the end of the year, and it's insane. So very, very nice. But if you want to follow me, I've got a bunch of different ways to do it. I need to make a personal thing, but like I said, the best way you can find me if you want to speak to me directly. So for those that you know, are on this channel a lot, like your you know, kind of, we've got EXO in our Discord now, but for people of like Megan and Pat as well, if you have Discord, you're more than welcome to jump in and join us. It would be very nice to have you, let's say that much. But we need to get ready to bail out, because it is time for me to go and get some food in my system, because I've still not eaten today, and then probably get a nice little power nap. But we know the drill, so let's get this rolling. Thank you for watching, thank you for coming along. It was a good day for us. We finally got some much needed points on the board, a comfortable win, simple win. Kilmarnock did the job to an extent, made it hard in their own little way, but we always knew that we were going to waltz this game. But we'll be back again on the 12th, if you know, at least for the Scotland game, but the 22nd for the Celtic one at around 2 o'clock, so be sure to join us for that if that's what you want to do. But it's been a pleasure, absolute pleasure, bringing you this game, but I'm going to take a nice little break now. Celtic are still the best goddamn team in the world. I'll catch you all later. I've been Caucasian. Enjoy.